Hi guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Cool. Awesome. Sorry it's kind of dark. In my new apartment, there's like no lights on the ceilings, and we still have yet to get some lamps. Alright, let's see. Who all's saying me? Isn't that a pain? Okay, so there's only two of you in here, right? Is there only two of you in here so far? Oh, it says there's 5 watching. Okay, so anyone who wants a reading, go ahead and type me. Yeah, it says there's 5, but it looks like only you two are talking. That's okay. We'll start with you two. How do you pronounce your name? Oh, okay. Okay, Andrea, so I'm going to go with Femi first just because she typed me, and then you were second, and then Brianna's going to be third, okay? Okay. All right, Femi, what's your question? Hi, Brianna. When did you get pregnant this year? Okay. Divine Feminine, tell us, is Femi going to get pregnant this year? Will Femi get pregnant this year? Will Femi get pregnant this year? All right, Femi. So what I see, I've got what is it? The Knight of Wands in reverse with the Lovers in reverse, as well as the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like you and your partner are out of balance. If you have a partner, I feel like you two are not syncing. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse as the overall energy, I feel like you've been trying for a while, haven't you? Yep. I can see that too, because the four of Pentacles upright usually means that you have caution and that you're not really opening up to possibilities. But it's in reverse, which tells me that you're very open-minded, you're very open up to possibilities, and that you've tried. Well, obviously, you say 5 years, it's a long time, but I see that part of the reason it's a no for this year is because you and your partner are out of balance. Like a disunion. Let's see, why are you out of balance? Fine. Spirit, why is Femi out of balance with her partner? Why are her and her partner out of balance? Why is Femi and her partner out of balance? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords upright. That tells me the first thing that's coming to my mind is that there's like a new beginning unfolding for you. And with the swords energy, it's very swift. So like I feel like there's changes going on with your life that are kind of throwing you and your partner out of balance. But I feel like you're going to overcome those difficulties. But that's what I'm getting for you is like are there certain things going on that are kind of changing around you? Well, obviously, I mean, with everything going on in the world, I imagine there is. I hope that helped you, Femi. You're welcome. Okay, Andrea, what was your question? What do you pick up on how I will cope when I get pregnant? I'm not concerned when anymore, like how I will cope comparing last time. Oh, good, I'm glad. Divine Spirit. How is Andrea going to cope with when she gets pregnant? Like, how's she going to cope with being pregnant? When Andrea becomes pregnant, how is she going to cope? It's definitely going to bring your Ace of Cups. So I see happy energy. And it has the Tower reversed. And usually towers upright means the foundation of something is crumbling. But in reverse, I see you building a foundation. So it's definitely going to be the start to a lot of happy times for you. However, I do see the Eight of Swords. So I see that you're going to be a little bit kind of blind going into it. A little. That's kind of how I see that you're going to be a little blind going into it. And you're not going to know. It's not necessarily that you're not going to know certain things. You're going to overthink some things, but it is going to bring a happy foundation for you. Tin Mints. That's a cool name. You're welcome, Tin Mints. Oh, nice. Oh, well, I'm just hoping I won't get sick and badly as last. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Is Andrea going to get sick this next pregnancy that comes around for her? Is Andrea going to get sick with this next pregnancy? Andrea going to get sick with her next pregnancy? Let me see something real fast. Sometimes I have to look into the book for a little refresher. Okay, so I've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Three of Cups upright. So with the Three of Cups upright, that tells me that your next pregnancy is going to be of celebration. It's going to bring a lot of good energy and a lot of happiness. Let's see, why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse? Andrea, I do not see you getting sick this next time, because the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment along with the Fool. And the High Priestess in reverse is clarified with the Page of Cups in reverse. And the reason I'm getting a no that you're not going to get sick next time is because the pages are usually about messages. Of like news or some kind. And then the fact that this one is the Three of Cups, I feel like what I'm getting is that you're not going to get any sort of bad news. That's kind of how I feel, because with the Fool card, you're going to be starting a new adventure. And the Judgment, I feel like you're going to go through a bit of a karmic test. And based on your like response to this test, like the way that you act while you're going through this period of time, is going to bring your outcome. And I see it as the Three of Cups, which is like positive, good, celebrating energy. So I really don't think you're going to get sick this time. Aw. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Well, good news, because I feel like this time, the next round of pregnancy, well, like the next time you get pregnant, the next round of pregnancy, sorry. The next time you get pregnant, I feel like it's going to be very healthy. Absolutely. I think it's coming this time. All right, is Brianna still in the room? What was your question? You're welcome, Andrea. I'd like to know if I'll get pregnant this year or next year unexpectedly. Okay. Divine Spirit, will Brianna Allen get pregnant this year unexpectedly? Will Brianna Allen get pregnant this year? Too many cards. Okay, let's see. Divine Spirit, will Brianna Allen get pregnant this year unexpectedly? Brianna? Divine Spirit, will Brianna Allen get pregnant unexpectedly next year in 2021? Okay, so for this year of 2020, I see a no. You've got Judgment in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the reason I say no is because the Knight of Cups kind of, when it's upright, it's like he's running into victory with his cup saluted, but it's in reverse. And I feel like it is a no for this year. However, for 2021, I have the Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. With the Nine of Wands upright, you have a good night, Andrea. Thank you for coming. And absolutely, I'll check out your channel soon. Okay, so Brianna, I see that you have a possibility of 2020 being a year that you unexpectedly get pregnant. It's not a definite yes, just because I see the Hanged Man here, which means you could have the possibility of something blocking you from doing so, but the rest of the cards seem really good. Because like I said earlier, the Four of Pentacles upright, it usually means caution and holding on to something, like keeping your guard, but in reverse, it's like you're opening up to possibilities, you're opening your heart chakra, you're allowing blessings to come in. And I see with the Lovers that you're going to be in a union next year. If you're not already in one, then I see you being in one next year. And I see this Knight of Wands being the father. I feel like this Knight of Wands is going to come in, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, but I see a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, coming in to this union with you. But this Hanged Man has me a little bit stumped because there's something about it telling me that you're going to be stuck in a certain situation. Whether, let's see, which, oh, by the way, the overall energy, the Nine of Wands, usually means that you're pulling together and persevering through the last bit of what your project is, or like what you're manifesting or anything like that. So if you do start to try next year, I feel like you have a possibility of it next year. I really do. I can't say yes definite just because that Hangman's kind of throwing me off there, but I definitely see a possibility for 2021. Let me see. Why is the Hangman here in regards to bringing it 2021? Why is the Hangman here? The King of Swords. Okay. Your long distance. You know what? That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense, the hangman, because you're kind of there's like a blockage there with the hangman, and that might be the distance. It's clarified with the King of Swords. Let's see real fast. Are you guys at a distance due to like school or something? Just living in different cities? Well, I see with the new card on top is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So I'm gonna leave it right here because the King of Swords didn't really help me clarify very well. Like I said, like I say in all my videos, I'm very new to this. I've only been doing this for a year, so sometimes I get stumped, but at least I'm humble about it. The Eight of Cups, though, usually upright, tells me that you're abandoning a path, but in reverse, I feel like you're embracing that path. So like I'm gonna tell you yes. I feel like it's a yes. I know I'm a bit hesitant on saying yes, but overall, it all looks good for next year on 2021. I hope that helped you. You're welcome. All right, Tin Mints. What's your question? I love that name. I think that is the coolest name ever. Leonardo. Tin is your name? That's really cool. Was there more to your question? It says, does Leonardo Cancer about me? Oh. Well, that shows you how gullible I am. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. Tin Mints. Okay, so what was the rest of your question? Okay, care. Okay, I'm sorry. Care about me. Leonardo. Oh, you're okay. I figured that's what you meant, but I just wanted to make sure. Does Leonardo, who's a Cancer, care about Tin Mints, who's a Sag? Divine Spirit. Does Leonardo, who is a Cancer sign, care about Tin Mints, who is a Sagittarius? Does Leonardo care about Tinmans? Ace of Cups right away. I am seeing a yes. Yes, he does. But he's holding back telling you. Why is Leonardo holding back telling Tinmans about his feelings? Well, he definitely wants that Four of Wands with you. And he wants that new beginning. Four of Wands is kind of like a celebration card in regards to like romance and family and love. Basically, he wants the marriage and family and maybe a relation. Obviously, starting off with a relationship, but like, yeah, he wants that with you because the Ace of Wands here is a new beginning. But I feel like he's scared to take that leap. The new beginning scares him. Taking risks scares him. Divine Spirit, why does this new beginning scare Leonardo? Why does this new beginning scare Leonardo? The Seven of Cups reversed. The reason this new beginning scares him is because it's going to be something it's a permanent decision. It's a long-term thing that he wants, and he's afraid because he may have never taken that leap before. Settling down is kind of a scary thing. But once you do, and you find someone that you truly love, you realize it's really not that bad. It's not that scary. It's not as scary as you thought it was. Yeah. Let's see. Divine Spirit, will Leonardo eventually take this leap of faith and love with kindness? Will Leonardo take this leap? He will. We've got, look at me, I'm all excited. I'm about to drop my cards. We've got the Five of Wands reversed. And the Ten of Cups upright. He is going to take that leap eventually. I'm sorry, I was like putting my face up in the camera. But he's going to take that leap. He is. He's going to put down his inner conflicts. He's going to let go of his worries and doubts, and he is going to take that leap. When, I don't know, but I do see him leading up to eventually taking that leap with you. I hope that helped you. Oh, you had a conflict? Was that recent? Well, I can see him putting down that battle axe and taking that leap with you. I can see you guys having your Ten of Pentacles together. Or, yeah, no, Ten of Cups. My bad. I can see you guys having that Ten of Cups together. It'll happen. You just gotta give it time. Don't ever be afraid to let things just work themselves out in love. You never want to rush that because then it'll become a mess. I learned from experience. You're welcome. Okay. I am Queen. Oh, yeah, me too. I I think I've learned to be patient a little bit better now than I was like 4 years ago. I was pretty impatient then. I mean, I'm still kind of impatient with certain things, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm a lot better now. Okay, I am Queen 2. Or 2. My ex Aquarius. If so, why does he keep coming in my life and then ghosting me? I am Capricorn. Closure. Okay. Divine Spirit. Does Sam, who's Aquarius, does I am Queen 2's ex Sam, who's an Aquarius, love her? Does Sam love I am Queen 2? Does Sam love I am Queen 2? Does Sam love I am Queen 2? The one thing about doing this is that I absolutely hate giving bad news. I've always been horrible at giving bad news. I do not see that he does. I have the Temperance card, the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. I see that with this Four of Cups, when it comes to you, he fills his time with you, like his spare time with you, because he's bored and discontented with what he usually has going on. Which is why I see the Temperance card, because it's like temperance usually means patience or small amounts of something. And if he spends small amounts of time with you and he ghosts you from time to time, it's because he fills his spare time with you. And with the Two of Pentacles, I don't see that it's just you. I see that he has, like, he weighs, he's got to keep balance between the first thing he does and then with you. Like he's got other things to keep an eye on, and then he's got you, like, because then with the moon, there's secrets, there's illusions, there's something being hidden, and what I feel like is that he has more than one option. He's dealing with more than one person. Why is this ex of I am Queen 2 keep ghosting her? I've got the Page of Swords, the Hermit reversed, and the Seven of Swords. Basically, he keeps ghosting you because of what I said earlier. He's definitely trying to balance between two people, because yeah, he's playing games with you. I honestly wouldn't pay any mind to it, because the Page of Swords, he's immature. Usually pages are someone who's younger, but not necessarily, because pages also talk about immature energy. And I honestly, he's an X for a reason. X's are X's for reasons. We should always remember that. Immature energy. Coming in, being loud and obnoxious. Came out of his head, no longer thinking about it, took the action. And he's being sneaky. See that guy? Taking things and running away? Yeah, he's being sneaky. Because he's immature. And younger, like you said. No, I would not pay any mind to it, because he is not the Nine of Cups for you. He is an X for a reason. Do not do it. Never, ever second guess yourself. If you are happy, okay. Anyways, what I was saying is, if you're happy, don't second guess that. Divine Spirit, are good things coming in for I am Queen 2 and her husband Aries? Are good things coming in for I am Queen 2 and her husband Aries? Yes, I do. I do see good things coming in for you. I see a celebration of some sort. I see a victory rushing in. Something you've been waiting for a while. It's rushing right on in. And there's going to be a moment of celebration. Although with the Emperor reversed, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Because energies tend to change from time to time. Oh, you have? Well, that might be what's coming in. Because it's coming in. And it's going to cause some celebrations. That could honestly be what this energy is with the Emperor in reverse, the complications from time to time with you and him. And just because Emperor upright usually means that he's, he's in his power. Like he's on the same page as what he wants and stuff. And in reverse, it's a bit of the opposite sometimes, but it's not, my eye's not being drawn to it as much as these two. So I do see happiness coming in for you. And that may very well could be pregnancy. Let's see. And that's completely understandable. I came from a family like a divorced family, and my dad and my stepmom kind of saw things on different pages too when it came to the blending of the family. Divine Spirit, what is this blessing that's coming in for I'm Queen 2 and her husband? Well, it's definitely a celebration because this card just came back out. What is this celebration going to be about? It's going to be a new beginning for you, because upright usually means something's ending. In reverse, it's definitely a new beginning. It's a new beginning to celebrate between you and him. It's a celebration that's going to bring a new beginning. That ends something like, okay, this is going to sound funny because it kind of contradicts itself, but not at the same time, because, and I think it has to do with what you were just telling me, because it's a celebration that brings a new ending, and this new ending causes a tower moment that ends the feeling of defeat. I think you two are going to start seeing eye to eye on certain things, and I think you're going to bring balance into your relationship, and that balance alone may bring in your pregnancy. I hope that helped you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad. All right, let's see. Okay. Hello. Will he come back to me and his current feelings? Okay. Payeli Das? Payeli Das? Am I pronouncing that right? Payeli? Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm probably butchering the name, but I'm going to try it the best I can. Payeli Das. Will he come back to me? Okay. Divine Spirit. Will Payeli Das' person come back to them? Will Payeli Das' person come back to them? Okay, so I got the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords usually means heartbreak or third party situations. And with the overall energy, I have the Lovers. So it's a bit of contradicting energy there, but I see. I feel like, yes, he will come back around, but I feel like it's going to end in heartbreak. Let's see. Divine Spirit. What are really does person's energy, their current feelings right now? What is the person's current feelings towards them right now? What is his current feelings? Clarify the Three of Wands. 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 Okay, so like I said, I see yes, because there's the Knight of Swords. So he is going to come back. Okay, that makes sense of the Three of Swords. I do see him coming back. Is there a bit of distance between you guys? I know you said he blocked you 2 years ago. Hello. Either there's distance between you two, or he feels distance between you two. But he sees you as a very perceptive person. He sees you as very perceptive. Okay. Yeah, I feel like his current feelings right now are wrapped up in the fact that there's a little bit of distance between you two, whether it's because of the town or if it's just in your connection in general. But I do see he sees you as a very perceptive, well put together person. But the Hanged Man follows, and I feel like there's a little bit of hang up in your connection. And that's probably the distance. That's probably the fact that he's had you blocked for 2 years. And so I feel like he's kind of stuck, not knowing if he should or should not come back. I feel like he's going to, but I feel like he's not ready to make that leap. But when he does, I do see the Ten of Cups following the Hanged Man. So I do see the possibility for happiness. And following the Ten of Cups, I see the Eight of Pentacles, which means that he is going to be willing to work on this. And back with the Three of Swords up there, that could be the fact that he's willing to mend the heartbreak that he caused you. And yes, it is free readings tonight. Yes. I hope that helped you, because I do see him coming back, and I think he's going to be wanting to mend that, giving you closure, making you more happiness between each other. I see him wanting to work on that. But right now, he's a bit hung up on like how or when he's going to come forward. You're welcome. I'm glad that helped you. Okay, Empress. What blessings will my project bring me? Divine Spirit. What blessings is Empress project going to bring them? What blessings. Okay, so it kind of starts off bad at first. I've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and it looks like your project isn't going to go as anticipated. I feel like it's not going to bring the fulfillment that you want, the positive outcome that you're looking for. I feel like it's not going to be what you wanted it to be. However, the stalemate with your project is going to bring you options. And I feel like a new idea is going to come to you. It's the Seven of Swords in reverse. And upright, usually it means like sneaky behavior, like someone's trying to get away with something. But in reverse, I feel like what's coming to me is that it's like something's like a new idea almost is going to be brought to you instead of something being taken away from you. And because of that, it's going to throw you into work mode, and you're going to really work on what this new idea is, what this new project is, and it's going to bring a lot of unexplored potential, possibly even a talent you didn't even know you had. And with the overall energy, I do see with the project you're working on now, it may not be, it may not fulfill what you know, the idea that you had going for it, and you're kind of going to have your guard up a little because of it. You're going to be disappointed. I mean, anyone would be if a project fell through, but I do see that the blessing is going to be the undesired outcome of your project. Like, the disappointment of your project is going to bring out an amazing project. Like, you're going to have the ability to do something you've never thought that you were going to be able to do before. That's going, and I feel like it's going to bring that fulfillment that you want, and it may even surprise you. Does that make sense? I don't even know if they're still in the room. Whoops. Oh, there they are. Okay. You're welcome. I'm sorry, but don't be too down, because it sounds like whatever this project you're doing, even though it may not turn out the way that you want it to, that turnout is going to bring something better. It's going to bring something that is actually going to bring that fulfillment that you want. It may even be the same project, but you may end up taking a different route with it. Like you might hit a wall with it and then turn it completely around 160. But I do see you being successful on a project at some point. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I always pronounce your name Rajia. Is that how you pronounce it? Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Your question was, what is coming up for me in the next few months and good news? Divine Spirit. What is coming up for Rajia in the next few months? What is coming up for Rajia in the next few months? Well, right off the bat, I see the Six of Cups, and that's some good news. I see a reconciliation, a bit of happiness. So, Five of Swords. Okay. Okay. One more. Okay, so this is what I see. Like I said, I do see a reconciliation on the horizon. I see someone coming back in with this Six of Cups. And I see it's genuine because with the Five of Swords upright usually means that someone has hidden intentions that aren't always pleasant. But with the the Five of Swords reversed, I see that they are genuine intentions. And with the Three of Wands, it's either someone who's at a bit of a distance, or there's a distance in your connection, which would make sense as to why there's a reconciliation coming out on the horizon. Or your ships are coming in. And what I mean by your ships are coming in is this is someone you've wanted to come back to you for a while now, and that they're actually going to come back. Part of me feels like, most of me feels like it's a bit of the distance thing, but it also could be someone that you've been waiting on for a long time. And I see the Chariot, which means I see successful movement with this reconciliation. And I feel like with the Magician in reverse, I feel like at a time when you were connected before, there might have been a lot of manipulation, a lot of head games. someone who took a situation for like granted or took advantage of it. But in reverse, I feel like that's no more. They've dropped that. I feel like that's not going to happen anymore. But with the Eight of Wands, it's not going to come in quick. It's not going to come in right away. It is going to be a few months. Like it's going to take a little bit. They're coming in slow. They're not coming in very quickly. However, I do see that they are going to want to work on it with you. Or this is them working on their apology, or like how they're even going to start talking to you again. Like they're kind of working on what they want to say to you. And with the overall energy, I see that there's not going to be any more fighting. It's not going to be a fight. Like this person is genuine. This person is definitely genuine. I don't know, I don't see a relationship happening from it, but I do see someone wanting to clear the air with you and make amends. I hope that helped you. I hope that was close to what you were thinking. You're welcome. Did anyone have any last questions? It's been about an hour and 15 minutes. I'll take maybe one or two more questions and then I'm going to get off for the night. Does anyone else have any last questions? If you've been in here the whole entire time, you're more than welcome to ask another question. All right, guys, if no one else has any other questions, I think I'm going to call it a night. Let me know, like in the comments or whatnot, if you guys want this to be a regular Friday night thing. Because I kind of like it. I think it's fun. But I hope you guys have a really good... Silly you. Did you have another question then? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, absolutely do that. I'll answer her questions too. All right, guys. I'll see you next Friday then. Good night.